As promised, I'm just recording how to install cruise control and trip, which is mostly your multifunction display buttons bit, and coded into the vehicle. That's a 2012 Caddy. Obviously you're going to need diagnostics for that. Standard clock spring with arms without any cruise control trip. The part number 5K0953507 BA ending. You have to find a Bravo Alpha ending part number on internet. It doesn't matter if it's a Golf, it doesn't matter if it's a Caddy, it has to be ending at BA. So 5K0953507 BA, Bravo Alpha. Without that, you can't proceed. So what you need to do first, disconnect the battery. That's 100%. Have the key handy, because you're going to turn the steering to mostly disconnect or remove the airbag, which has two tabs on the back, and you use a flathead screwdriver just to pop them. So you leave it off the catch on the back of the steering. You take that out, you've got a behind the airbag, you've got a M12 spline or multi-point bit to remove the bolt holding the steering to the steering rack, to the steering column, sorry. Then what you have to do, you remove that panel, which is mostly, you just pop it. You've got two screws underneath, one here, or maybe just one screw, I'm not sure, but it's here. It's a Torx bit or Phillips bit, one of them. So you remove these, you remove that top one, you remove the bottom one, and then to remove the clock spring, you've got one bolt that holds it, and it's right here. Obviously it's not here anymore, but it's fitted through the box to that spot. So mostly as it's fitted like that, you just remove the Torx, I think it was 10 bit, and you can pull it off of the steering column. One important thing, try to remember where your steering wheel is, so you don't break the tape when you fit the new one or you remove the old one. Keep that spare, always handy to have a spare. Next thing you need to do after it's fitted, what you're gonna get lights on the dash, which are these lights, ABS, traction and steering on that side, just because you changed the mostly that part, which has different coding. So what you do next with your diagnostics, you get into the van, mostly onboard computers, and you're going to be changing some long coding on it. Before you do the long coding, you have to, so you're going to be changing that one, ECM, so 0-1 position or 1 position, and I think it was steering column electronics, so it's 16. But let's start with the ECM. So you go into ECM, go into that, you can write it down, take a picture of it, or do whatever depending on the diagnostics. You're looking at that, the long coding, you're looking at that. So mostly you go in, you have to access permission. So mostly what happens is you type in 20103 and you should be able to gain, well, it failed, one of them, but say on that machine I can do online secure login. So it's going to connect, has to be connected to internet, and then it's going to show you what you can do. Depending which things you want to do, say we want to do adaptation. I think there's different codes to each one. So it just depends which one you want to use. But for this purpose, I'm not going to mostly go into that. I'm just going to go into long coding, write that code down, because you're going to change one bit on it. So you go in, on here you've got all the things, all the bytes mostly that are coded to the vehicle, and we are looking for cruise control. So we are looking for that, and we are looking for that cruise control active, but it's not the right byte. Mostly as you go through that, it should be, I think it was 103, that's that number 2 that you are changing, because it was 0 on original, and you are changing that byte. I'm going to confirm it in another video, just so you know which byte you're changing, because that is not the exact specifics for the vehicle. So it shows me things that are not working. Say if I select that, that's not the correct byte or bit to be coded. So even if I try to activate it, it's gonna do whatever, and it changes. So you've got that, it changes which one, just that one here, so 0 1, and it shouldn't change that bit, it should be just a bit further down. Anyhow, so that's one. Yes, and that, so you've got the ECU say coded, but you have to log in first. Then you go into that one, steering column electronics, and there's also one bit or byte to be changed. Obviously you can write it down, do whatever, and again you have to gain access. So mostly you need to find out which code is for the long coding. You can try that. Sorry. So that's the code you need to put in to do the coding. So say you do that, you press that, and it should log you in. Oh, login failed. Don't know why it fails. It says click to login, but you can do it that way. So you put S20103 without that 20103. Yeah, it does say turn ignition off and wait 20 minutes before trying again. So anyhow, go into long coding, and over here you're looking for which one was it? That. So that's byte 11, I think. Cruise control system in turn signal has to be installed, and there's another one. To activate the trip computer. So mostly the trip button on the stalk. It was here somewhere. Oh, there we go. MFA buttons and wiper lever. That's these ones. So you have to enable them to have function to swap over or change over to between functions on your MFD. Or MFD. And that's about that. And after, mostly when I switch, you might see it, I'm going to switch it and it shows you that it's active. So that's active, and then when you drive, set the speed, reset to regain the functions that you saved before. And happy driving. Next one will be replacing the steering wheel, and these functions are also here. So if you get multifunction steering wheel, depending which one it is, with the buttons on these bits, you can code it in to have it working. But that will be a separate way, I think, or separate way is going into that bit somewhere, probably, to be found out. And then you can use, volume up. You can use the MFD, the multifunction display, on the steering and bits like that. Well, that should sort it mostly, and you have cruise control and the trip computer sorted. Like, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you need any advice, just let me know. I'll leave a link to my Google, and you can contact me through there.